Hello and welcome to the broadcast. Nothing Beast here with you on a Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yes, Wednesday. Wednesday evening, and I am so sorry for everybody who missed me. It has been so busy. I have been so tired. It has been a crazy week or two, and yeah, I needed to take a break from the broadcasting. I have well, the big thing that's happened in my life is I've gotten a new position. My hair looks terrible today all of a sudden. I I got a new position at the job where I've been working for a few months. We've been going through kind of a slow season, and I was only getting about one shift a week, and it was really not a great time for paycheck and everything. I'd go in, do my thing, and then I'd come back home after a few hours, and that's all I was getting. Well, a position opened up, and they asked if I wanted more hours and everything, so I've been bumped up to 25 hours a week. And not saying that that's like killing me or anything. It's just when I have spent so much time unemployed. We had so many things that happened, and it prevented me from being able to get a job. First of all, we sold our house and we moved out of Sydney, and COVID happened right at the exact time. So I had to quit a job before all the lockdowns and everything happened because we didn't know what was going on. And then the lockdowns happened, so nobody was hiring. There was just nothing that I could do. I spent a lot of time just kind of sitting around, not really doing much. And I got really out of shape and everything. R Signs, hello! That's all right. I'm glad to see that you came around. I've been getting your messages and everything, so I was making it a big point to at least get on here today. But that's all right. Glad to see that you stopped by. If you're done, if you get done with work, join me later on. But yeah, I've been out of work for a while and everything, and I finally got this job, so I had to kind of stick through it, even though it wasn't getting me a lot of hours. So then they moved me up, I get more hours, and I'm dreadfully out of shape. It's terrible. So I have been exhausted. I am better. Uh, oh, probably. I plan on getting back into it now. Today was the big test. Today was basically my Monday. Got done and was like, am I gonna be just exhausted at the end of the day? And I wasn't. I took a quick little nap, and then I came back to it and everything. So yeah, I'm planning on getting back into the regular schedule. So definitely watch for me tomorrow. So they got me more hours, and I really like the job. I like it a lot. It pays really well. But the thing I love is in Australia, if you're a casual worker, which means you're under 30, 35 hours, I can't remember exactly what it is, but if you're under a certain amount of hours, and I am, if you work on a weekend or a holiday or something, you get a bump up in pay. And they specifically need me on the weekends. Sure. so, um, it took a while for the pay period to come in to find out exactly how much of a bump up it is from my regular pay to my Saturday. But I found out that Saturday is one rate, Sunday is an even better rate, and I'm just like, I can't believe that they're paying this much for what I'm getting. It's a crazy amount of money. But now I'm paying taxes. I finally started making enough money for them to start taking taxes. So now I'm expecting my paycheck to be a certain amount, and now they're taking taxes out, and it's not. And I'm like, hang on a second. No, it's legit. So yeah, we actually just got through our tax season, like July. It's weird. The end of the financial season in Australia is like July. So we just did our taxes, and so now I got an entire year of making money. So next year's tax season, I'll actually have some numbers on that, and I might actually have a nice return. Anyway, so that's what's been going on. The past couple of days, Monday and Tuesday, are actually my weekend, and I didn't do any broadcasts there. Monday I didn't because I was just so tired because I had been working so many shifts. Actually, one of my coworkers got sick and I had to fill in for him. So of the previous 12 days, I had worked 11. So I hadn't had a full official weekend. So I wanted to just do nothing. But also, yesterday was my birthday. So the wife took me out for a nice dinner at what's slowly becoming my favorite Italian restaurant. And we had a nice evening there, and so that's what I was doing instead of here at home broadcasting. So you'll have to just forgive me for that one. But I've also during that time off was able to do some work on my channel, and year 2 is taking shape. I don't have any new episodes coming out, but we still got plenty of year 1 content on the way. Speaking of, got to do my shameless promotion for Sugar Pants Video Basement. My most recent episode that came out this past Monday was Brain Damage. And this is such a schlocky film. I had never heard of this movie before until very, very recently, and I immediately set out to try and find a copy of it, and I did, and I was like, I got to review this one. It is a young man who meets up with a parasite that has a craving for human brains, but he also gives a psychotropic injection as a reward for doing what he wants. It's basically a science fiction horror version of drug abuse. This guy gets hooked on this parasite's drug, and it gets pretty grisly at times. In fact, this movie had to have a scene cut out of it, or it was going to get an X rating for violence. Be sure to check that out. That's the latest episode right there, Brain Damage. It is a phenomenally great movie from Frank Henenlotter, who, looking over his entire catalog, has never made anything that wasn't trashy, and it's great. And this is the first of Frank Henenlotter's films that I have reviewed. It won't be the last, though. But it's a great movie. It's a dark horror comedy. It's got some good humor in it, but it does not skimp on the gore. It doesn't skimp on the sleaze. It's a trashy movie. It is what my channel was made for. In fact, the reason why I discovered this was I was watching somebody else doing reviews, and they reviewed this movie, and there's another movie that Frank Henenlotter did that they said, I flat out refuse to review that movie. And I'm like, well, I need to see what's so bad about it. So this one wasn't it. It was another movie that Frank Henenlotter did. But Brain Damage was the one that I saw, and I was like, I need to see this movie. I watched it, and I'm just like, yeah, we're doing a review on this one. So please check that out. You can find the link to my YouTube channel down below in my profile, or just go to YouTube and... Sorry about that. My finger slipped. Or you can just go to YouTube and type in Sugar Pants Video Basement. If you see the clown, if you see that, you're there. I'm not popular enough for somebody to try and copy my work. So please check it out and pass it around to all your friends if you can. I would be very grateful for any amount of heavy lifting people would be able to do for me. All right, with that being said, let us get to the game. It is time to get back to winter. Let's see, we got 8 machines ready. And I have been away from this game for so long, I don't remember where we got. Hey, we can make some plum pudding if we ever get a kitchen. Spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed. Somewhat mildly perturbed. Oh, we have a visitor. Hello there, Sugar Pants. So your first year in Stardew Valley is almost over, huh? If you keep buying seeds from me, you'll be twice as productive next year. And I have some exciting news. I'll be selling new seed varieties in my shop next year. I should have 1 new variety per season. Well, that's all I wanted to say. Have a good one. You know, I wouldn't even bother trying my competitor's seeds. Pierre seeds are the highest quality seeds you'll find anywhere. That's a promise. So we get a commercial. Oh, it's the Festival of Ice tomorrow between 9 and 2 p.m. Yes, I'd like to participate. All right, all the chickies happy? So yeah, getting back to my my new job, I really like it. It's nothing glamorous. I'm working at a hotel, and I'm just kind of I'm kind of in the maintenance department, but I'm not. I'm not into like heavy maintenance or anything. I'm just kind of you know. Well, really, I'm kind of a gopher. And I don't mind that. Hang on a second. Oh, the way the sprinklers were set up, it looked like I had some empty slots. That's right. These are all new seeds. I got some new seeds. It's been a while. Hello, Mr. Business. Are you staying warm on this cold, cold day? Oh, that's not my fruit storage. Oh, it's Sunday. We need to go talk to the... There we go. We need to go talk to the traveling merchant. What all do we have left? We have... Is it literally just the bulletin board? Wow. That's right. That's right. I remembered making a big deal of that in a previous broadcast that I had gotten all the stars except for that one. And this one, depending on whether or not the traveling merchant sets me up right, I probably will not get it. But that's okay. I wasn't trying to get the community center done in the first year. Now I can't remember what all we need. Nothing there. No, I need a red cabbage, but that's one of the new seeds that Pierre is talking about. And this one, the fiddlehead fern, is in the forest, but it doesn't grow in the winter time. Maki roll and the fried egg, I can make those, but I need a kitchen. And a truffle I need a pig for, so yeah. The odds of me getting that done is pretty slim. I mean, done before winter. But that's okay. Boy, I'm not exactly sure what to do. See, that's the one thing I hate about winter, is if you don't have some kind of a diversion, it's hard to say what to do. For me, anyway, that's how I feel. Oh. Well, I guess I could. I guess I got enough money, I could probably upgrade my chicken coop. Alright, we'll take wood, stone, hardwood. I don't know what it requires. I should have enough money to do it, but I just, I'm not exactly sure what it's going to require. I think it's just wood and stone. I love the cute little Christmas lights that are around the windows. It's a nice color scheme. Let's see, 20,000 and 500 wood, 200 stone. Yeah. We got plenty of materials. Oh, I know. What do I need? I need copper and iron. So let's go into the mines and let's just get copper and iron. Let's start with 30. Oh, I didn't mean 30. I meant 20. I always go just a little too far into the mines. Oh, I think I still have Dougie's on the challenge. That crab was grumbling. I think he got stuck on the rock. He just... You ever hear a crab make a noise? Get out of there. There's something special about it, and he's probably a boss. It's so weird that you get this giant patch of dirt and only one Dougie. Now, is it Dougie Doug or Dougie Fresh? How's that for a 90s reference? So one of the things that I've been mulling over is, because work is doing what it's doing, I've been toying with the idea of, if I get home from work, just to start broadcasting right away. You know, no reason waiting until so late in the evening. But, you know, because if I'm working and I get home, odds are I don't have anything that I'm going to be doing. Because I'm not like super busy, but you know, if it's a day that I'm at work, I generally don't have a lot of plans afterwards. So I've been toying with the idea of no longer doing a scheduled broadcast. Instead of waiting until 6 o'clock, just be like, you know, I get home, because I work in the morning, I get home about 12:30 and just be like, all right, it's 1 o'clock, time to start playing. Oh, there we go. I knew there had to be some copper in here. And I can't remember if I already got the ladder or not. But anyway, I'm toying with the idea of just whenever I'm playing a game, just a broadcast. Yeah, there it is. So I don't know. I'm curious. I know it'll mean that I get a different time zone worth of viewers, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I actually, early on, I used to do broadcasting at like 8 in the morning, and I got a lot of American viewers at that point. Not a bad thing at all, just one of those things. It's just, I don't know. Because the big thing is if I'm busy, you know, at work during the morning hours, and I get home and I'm still ready to go, you know, it's like it's kind of like, you know, if I had a 9-to-5 job, you know, I'd be done with work and then, you know, get a little bit of dinner and then just start broadcasting because that's the end of the day. Oh, there it is. I thought that challenge was there, so. But, you know, time-wise, that's kind of how it works. So I'm like, I don't know if that means 1 o'clock, but what that does is 1, 12, 11, 10. That puts it 10 o'clock at night, the previous night, for American audiences. And the only reason I use that is because I still have, you know, friends back in the States and everything, and you know, the time that I'm broadcasting, it's really early in the morning for them, so, you know, they're not able to watch. But then that puts it late at night. I don't know. I definitely don't want to alienate one audience over another, but I don't know. It's just something I'm mulling over. Like I said, it's just to keep it a little bit more loose, because, you know, sometimes I'll be busy all day long, and then I get to the end of the day and I'm just like, I'm just so tired. And it's like, if, you know, it's like, instead of hanging out all day waiting for 6 o'clock to come around, would it be better if I just went ahead and played and then got to bed a little bit earlier? I don't know. Because when I had all day, you know, it was like, well, now I got all day to do everything, and at the end of the day, since I'm not tired, I can stay up a little bit later. And since I don't have anything to get up early for tomorrow, you know, it was even the. I'm trying to figure out how best to say this. For as little as I had to do, you know, I don't want to say it was like a luxury. Ooh, I got him just as he was cocooning. I don't want to say it was really a luxury, but it is weird when you don't have a lot of responsibilities throughout the day. When you can, you know, just do whatever it is that you want at any moment of the day. Some days working on my YouTube channels, some days just screwing around and just playing Dead by Daylight all day long. Which I actually had a chance to play a little bit earlier today. I had not played for a couple of weeks, just because I did not have the energy or the stamina. I'd just get home from work and just be tired, and I'd be like, nah, I don't want to deal with it at all. But I actually got a chance to play, and it's just as shitty as it always was. Fucking teammates don't know how to fucking play, and they always make the worst move at any possible moment. How much do I have? 64 copper. Alright, let's go. Is it 50 that the winter levels? Yes. Alright, let's get some iron. Ooh, got some Omni Geodes. I like to keep the items that I'm going for in my top inventory so that I can easily keep track of where it's at. I'm sure I'm dropping, you know, massive pro tips on everybody. It's time for a Nothing Beats tip. If you're trying to pay attention to how much iron that you have, make sure you keep it on your inventory on your screen at all times, douchebag. I probably should have gone a little bit further than 50. We're not getting a whole lot. And we're almost out of time anyway. Alright, well, we'll come back. We'll come back tomorrow. Gotta get home and make some copper bars. Oh, that's right. It's still the... Oh, I remember what I was going to do with my my jelly jars. I was going to move them over with the wine barrels. Keep them in the shed. Let's see, we'll put that away, that away. Something's telling me to keep my maple syrup. I don't know why. But I'm gonna heed that instinct. I don't know if I'm making a lot of beehives or something, but yeah, something's just saying, hold on to it. 68.78, not bad for my first day back. On a day without crops. The weather doesn't make any difference whatsoever. Alright, what's my fortune? Spirits are in good humor. Sounds like a day to go up into the mines. You put a little water for the cactus. So we got 6. What are we gonna make? Make some blackberry jam. And I'm just gonna put the honey in there. Or the maple syrup. I don't know why. There's just something telling me to hang on to it. Alright, so what do we got? We got 12. Alright, let's switch over to some iron. think I'm making kegs. Yeah, I need copper, iron, and oak resin. And I've got 4 oak resin now, and all my tappers are waiting. Oh, we have a donation for Gunther. Oh, but it's the festival. It's the ice festival. I was kind of hoping the iron would finish before the Festival of Ice started, so I get another one in, but that's all right. Boy, some stuffing actually sounds pretty good right now. Like stovetop stuffing. Hey! Igloo buildings and art I picked up from the tundra dwellers who live beyond the frozen sea. I don't know why I read him like he's a character from the Red Green show. Alright, let's get to fishing. I am ready. Oops. The trick to this one is to watch everybody else's fishes pop up. So now it's 111, 121. One, 3, 2. Two, 3, 2. Two, 4, 2. Oof. I always get a little nervous when they start reeling in fish at the very beginning of that competition. That's a lot of nuts! It's a me! With 7 big slimy fish. Here's your prize, enjoy. Ooh. Oh, I got a festive little sailor's hat. No, 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 don't throw away the skull mask. Oh, that's darling. I love it. Now, why did I have that filed away? That's weird. Oh, my fishing rod is full of bait. Couldn't get another piece of bait on there if I tried. Okay, what are we going to get rid of? Let's get rid of the rice shoots. I never use them. The winter root. We'll hold on to those. I guess I can get rid of the mushrooms. I'm not really holding on to them for anything. Yeah, I suppose that'll do. Skull mask away. Oh, I was trying to figure out what I did wrong there. I was like, how did the skull mask get in there? All right. I don't suppose there's anything else. I'm just kind of waiting for one more set of iron to finish smelting. Because I always like to put a fresh batch of ore into the machines to so that when I wake up they're ready to go. What am I missing? Oh, copper bars. Oh, I took the gold, that's why. one. Oh, I only have one. That oak resin sometimes is the tricky item to get. Oh, I love that hat. It's so cool. It's just darling. All right. Well, almost 4,000 again on a day with no crops. Crops ready, yes. Got some corn. I don't know why I keep checking the weather report. It literally means nothing. Spirits are in good humor. Maybe we'll head up into the mines after we get done. Because we need... well, coal for the most part. Oh, thank you, Marnie. Such a sweetie. Whoa, what happened here? Oh, did I give her that egg while I was trying to talk to my chicken? Damn it. And gifts are cutting into my profits, so I don't even know if that's a gift that she likes. Good morning, Mr. Business. One of these days I'm gonna name a real-life cat that. I heard a ding. And I don't know what that was about. It's almost like I accomplished something. Like reeling in a fish or something. That was weird. Alright, did I get it all? I'm not seeing any errant ears. Okay, let's go donate these two items to the museum. And we'll head up into the mines to try to get some more iron and hopefully some more coal as well. Oh, I should probably go, like, to level 60. Get further into the winter levels. Spirits are practically choking on the ladders, handing them out. There we go. Oh, got a secret note. I hid something behind the community center. And now we're walking away with some copper. I hate it when I'm trying to go for materials and I end up in an infested area. Oh, got another note. Oh, I don't know why this popped into my head, but I've been, as I was saying earlier, basically just been really tired after work and everything, but I haven't completely been avoiding video games. Not that I'm avoiding, I was just been tired for a lot of them. But I figured since I was, really kind of low-key energy, I thought I would give a game a try that came to the Game Pass. Disney's Dreamlight Valley. I started out playing the game, and I kind of liked it. It was, very relaxing. The music was, kind of kept me in a dreamy sort of state and everything, and it was kind of neat working on trying to get Disney characters unlocked and moved to my little village. A lot of people have made the connection that it's basically a Disney-themed Animal Crossing, and it's not terribly inaccurate. I mean, it's got its own things going on, but I gotta say, I've been playing it for here and there because, like I said, I've just been so damn tired to play like games that aren't super duper casual, and that's one that I've been playing. I put a lot of time into it actually, for as little time as I actually did spend playing video games over the last week or so, and I gotta say, it's really wearing out its welcome on me. I've gotten, I don't know, about a dozen characters unlocked and moved to my village, and the fetch quests are just so annoying anymore. Oh, good, coal. Awesome. I didn't realize that bag was not open. They'll do things like, the way the game is set up, there's little resources that spawn. Oh, I didn't realize I had my ladder already. There's some resources that'll spawn throughout the village, and as you get throughout the game, you can unlock new areas, and you get access to some different types of stuff. But one of the things that I've been noticing is the fetch quests are just getting more and more intensive in the amount that you need to get. And it's really starting to weigh on my patience. For instance, I just did a quest where I had to... I don't even remember what the ultimate goal was going for, but I was trying to get enough materials for this quest that one of the characters had given me, and it was like I needed 50 soft wood and a bunch of minerals and all sorts of stuff, and it was 50 sticks basically is one of them. There's the amount of shit that's in this game that you have to run around and collect, it's tiring. When you get into the game, there's like the main area. There are, there's soft wood, there's hardwood, there's dry wood, and they're just different variations of sticks. They can only be found in certain areas, and the game only spawns so many of them at a time. It's not like you can run around and, grind in an RPG hoping that you keep killing an enemy that will drop something. It's not like that. It's like, it's laying on the ground. And you pick it up, and then eventually, slowly, the game will spawn more, but you have to wait for that to happen. So if it's asking for like 50 sticks, first of all, it has to be the right kind of stick, which is annoying in and of itself, because there's a lot of areas that will spawn sticks, but they're not the right type of sticks. You've got, like I said before, you've got hardwood, you've got softwood, dry wood, and I think there's a fourth stick, and they all look exactly the same, except for slight coloration differences. And hardwood and softwood, as far as I'm concerned, look exactly the same. So you think that you're picking up the needed material, and you're not. But that isn't necessarily bad, but the level that I'm at and the amount that they are insistent on getting. I had this one where I had to get 45 pieces of hardwood, and then I had to get 3 different types of 3 different gemstones. Throughout the game, there's these little rocks that you can mine, and they will respawn after a few minutes. But what pisses me off is each one of these stones has like 3 or 4, depending on the area, has like 3 different gems that you can that can actually spawn. Not only 3 different types, but each type has 2 different variations. So it's like amethyst. Like, for instance, there's amethyst in the game. Well, there's amethyst, and then there's shiny amethyst. So if the recipe is calling for amethyst, and you get shiny amethyst, that doesn't count. And it's just such bullshit. Because there's only, like, 3, or in certain locations, you know, if you need, like, citrine or something. Citrine only shows up in these mining rocks on 2 different locations. Well, each of these locations may only have 3 of these rocks that you can mine for resources. And just because you mine it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get minerals out of it. They might just give you rocks or iron or gold, depending on what it is, and then you use those to smelt into iron bars and gold bars and everything like that. But so it's random number generator through and through. So I had this quest where I had to get 45 hardwood, 3 aquamarines, 3 topaz, and 3 it wasn't rubies, but it was like a redstone. I can't remember what it was. And my god, it took me fucking forever just to do that. I had everything. All I was trying to do was just get one last of the gemstones. And the game will tell you what areas they're available. So it's not like I'm in the wrong area. But again, each area has like up to 3 different gemstones that you might be able to mine. Or the rock may not give you anything. And it's just, at some point it's like, what the fuck am I doing? You know? I actually put a timer on, and I was like, I'm going to give this one 20 minutes. If I don't get the goddamn thing done within 20 minutes, I am going to just... Oh, shit, it's super duper late. I might not make it back in time now. But I actually put a timer down, and I said, if I don't get this gem by the end of, say, 20 minutes, I needed 1. I had everything else on the checklist. I had the hardwood, I had the 3... topaz, I had the 3 aquamarine, and I had 2 of the one that I got. Well, I kept getting shiny citrine, or whatever it was that I needed. And shiny citrine does not count the same as regular citrine. If the game is asking for citrine, and you give it shiny citrine, you just have a stack of shiny citrine that means absolutely nothing to the quest that you run, and it's so fucking aggravating. So, like I said, it's a random number generator, and you've got all of these potential things that this one rock can give, and then you go through and you mine all the rock, and then you have to sit and wait for it to respawn if you get all of it done. And it's like, I don't even know what I'm working towards here. Am I just trying to make friends with fucking Goofy at this point? It's quite irritating, actually. It started fun. Don't get me wrong. I thought it started out with some potential. And then once I realized that basically that's all it is it's just, fetch quests and everything. It's like, So my patience is starting to run out very quickly with it, and I have not put that much time into it, really. It's one of those games that level 10 farming. Okay, Coop Master, befriend barn animals, sheep produce, incubation time cut in half. Oh, I guess we'll do in Coop Master. Oh, in combat 2, squid ink ravioli. Ugh. That sounds terrible. Iridium band. So, and I don't want to say like I'm not a fan of games like Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, thankfully, I got it right before we ended up going into COVID lockdown, and it got me through very, very well. Thankfully, I was able to, get everything downloaded, what I needed. And when I went, because where I was going, there was no internet. But yeah, Disney. I don't know, man. I've really hit a brick wall. It's been forever since I've gotten to a new character, and I don't know if that's my own fault and maybe I'm just doing the wrong quest or something. But yeah, I'm not crazy about it anymore. Like I said, it started off cute. It's not as cute as when I started. It feels like it's just busy work for the sake of busy work, and I'm like, I've got better games that I want to play. But that's just my own personal opinion. Yours may differ, and that's perfectly fine. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I am going to buy me a void egg and put it in the incubator now that my incubator is ready to go. Because void eggs give void chickens, and void chickens lay void eggs. And what do void eggs make? Void mayonnaise. Starting to see a theme there? Basically, it's the most expensive mayonnaise you can make. But going back to Disney Dreamlight Valley, it's one of those games that the trailer made it out to be something that it really wasn't. It feels, I would love to compare it with my game with somebody else's, because it feels very linear. Like, the game that they sold me was, you can find your favorite Disney characters. Well, let me tell you something. I don't have, most of the characters I have in my game are characters I don't want. It's just they're the only ones that are available. Alright. Buy one of those. Hang on a second. I can't remember if I got the... Oh, 20,000? Yes. That's another one for the pile. Awesome. But yeah, it's like I have... Who do I have? I've got one of the guys from Frozen. I never was a fan of Frozen. I've got Ursula. I'm very happy to have Ursula from The Little Mermaid. I also have Ariel, and she's one of the ones that I wanted moved over, and she's in mermaid form, and I was kind of curious, were they going to have her in mermaid form or as the princess form? I wasn't sure. But I also have like Remy, and I literally just watched Ratatouille the other day. It's because of this game I watched Ratatouille, because I had never seen it before. And I was like, all right, we'll give it a chance. See what it's about. I actually liked it. I thought it was kind of cute, but it wasn't anything that I felt like I ever need to watch, more than maybe one or two times. I've got Mother Gothel, I think her name is. She's from Tangled, which I didn't think was a bad cartoon, but again, it's just one of those new ones that would probably be a lot more memorable if I was a kid. I've got Goofy, Mickey, Donald, Scrooge McDuck. I've got him. Oh, who else? I've got Merlin, but he's kind of like the standard, the first character that you get. He's kind of like the main character in the game that you have. I have Moana and Maui. And I think that's it. And yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I don't care for half of these characters. It's just, but those were the only ones that were available. It's not like, oh, and Wally, I have Wally as well. It's not like when I went in, I had like a set number of characters that I could go for. It wasn't like, here's all the characters you can go for. Who do you want? It wasn't like that. It was like, here's 3 doors. Each one has a hint as to who it is, and that's all you get. Okay, and while you're here, we're going to be like, okay, well, we'll bring this person as well. And it feels a way more linear than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, I started off kind of liking it, but my patience is running out very quick. Collect 1,000 pieces of stone in a week. I need 100 pieces of bone for my studies. Please drop them off at the museum counter. I'll take the 100 pieces of bone. Oh, I have to gather them too. Damn it. Yeah. I was hoping that I could just go to what I had in storage, but nope. So I guess that means we gotta go back up into the mines and kill off some skeletons. So yeah, if you're on the fence about Disney Dreamlight, and you like games like Animal Crossing, it's similar, but it's one of those ones that's like, oh, this just feels like the corporate version. It's like, oh, okay, Disney made an Animal Crossing game, and it does its own things here and there, but it's a game that I'm glad that I didn't buy, that it came with the Xbox Game Pass. Yeah, because if I had to buy it, I probably never would have. All right, let's head up into the mines. But by all means, if you're looking for a relaxing kind of game, one that doesn't require a whole lot of thought, a lot of effort, and I don't mean that as an insult. Sometimes it's nice to have a game where you can just unwind. A really simple gameplay and everything like that. It's probably one of those games that's for very, very young audiences, and I totally get that. But for me, it feels like busy work. Like, why am I doing this fetch quest? It's so that I can unlock more fetch quests. Okay, I need you to get 50 of this item, 200 of this item, and 30 of this item. And when you get them all, come talk to me, and then I'll tell you how to assemble these things into a new item, which means you'll have to deliver that. And then you take that item and deliver it to somebody else. Some people like that kind of gameplay, and I'm not knocking that at all, but it's just, I only have a certain tolerance towards that sort of stuff. It's one of those games where it's like, I'm doing all this work so that I can get more work to do. It just, the end goal feels kind of hollow. It's like, why am I doing all this? To make friends with someone in the game? Oh, and if you're gonna go with a character creation, make yourself a female character. Because I started making a male character, and their costume items suck. I've got this adorable female character. She's got these big circular glasses. Her hair looks like, oh, what's her name? She was in Wreck-It Ralph, Vanellope. I think that was her name. I've only seen that movie once, but I thought it was cute. But she is, her hairstyle I was able to purchase from Tom Nook, aka Scrooge McDuck. That's basically what Scrooge is in this game. He's Tom Nook. He's got a shop and he sells furniture and items and hairstyles and stuff like that at ridiculous prices. Some of that stuff. But she's also got a denim jacket, cute little shorts and everything, and these little yellow sneakers. It's very cute. You can mix and match a lot of stuff. I've unlocked some fancy dresses and everything, but for right now, I'm not going for the Disney. You can make yourself look like a Disney princess. But when I was character creating, I was trying to make, I usually make, the first time I play a game, I'll usually make like a male character, try to make it look as much like myself as possible. But I was making the male characters and they all just ended up looking like Frozen characters. And they just looked like Frozen rejects. And I'm just like, I'm not really a big fan of the art style, but the women seem to have a little bit more variety. So I went with that route, and then I don't know what the men's costumes and everything are, but there are some cute little costumes. But again, it's all these cosmetic items, and I'm like, I don't even know if there's online capabilities, or, can you visit someone else's island? I honest to God don't know. I haven't seen any of those. So it's like you got all these options to make your character look adorable and cute. For whose purpose? For whose benefit? My own? Okay, that's fine, but So yeah, there's a lot that it's just, like I said, it's a game where my patience is just running out. And I don't, unfortunately, the way the game is built up, I can't see my patience coming back in a good way to make me want to stick around. I'll probably put a few more hours into it just to make certain, but I don't know. It feels like I've hit a wall already, and I'm like, I just got the thing. I've just started playing. So, we'll see. But for right now, my opinion of it is not great. Like Animal Crossing, I played that game every single day for, about 2 months, I think it was, when I was in lockdown waiting for my home sale to finalize. And, I played that every day religiously. But, it wasn't like I got up, had my breakfast, did my morning chores in the game, and move on. I also came back later in the day and worked on some other stuff and everything. With Disney Dreamlight, I kind of play it, do some quests, get some new quests unlocked, and then I'm just like, I've had enough for the day. Alright, how are we coming along? Okay, we have 18. We need 100. So it's probably, I'm definitely not the target demographic for this game. That's, I think, the bottom line. And I always try to make sure that I put that in there. Is, I'm definitely not the target demographic in a lot of things anymore. And that's fine. I'm older. It happens. I had, I had my time being the target demographic, and now I'm not anymore. So some things I can still have fun with, but a lot of it is just like, I don't get it. It's not for me. It can be for someone else. I'm not going to be a gatekeeper and, be a douchebag about it. It's like, I hate it and no one should play it. No, there's some fun to be had. It's just, probably would be best for younger kids. It seems very, very very kid friendly. You really can't fail, and I'm not a big fan of games where there isn't some level of penalty if you don't pass the test or whatever. Another while I'm ragging on it, there's another thing where it's like you can have conversations with the characters, like when you're doing quests and everything, you can talk to the quest giver and everything, and I really feel like they sometimes give you options, and it's basically your choices are move the thing along, cancel the quest, or be naughty. And those are literally your choices, and it seems like no matter what you choose, it makes absolutely no difference. So it's one of those where it's like we're giving you the illusion that you have, some character creation. And what I mean by naughty is I mean like they kind of make you feel into like you have kind of a villain vibe, but you're not really evil. They'll do things like they'll say something like, "We need you to go into this cave so that you can find the source of the magic." And then you can say like, "I won't let you down," or, "Ooh, I want some more magic for my own personal use." And it's like, all right. Neither one of them seem to make a difference, but maybe it does. I don't know. But I like the idea that you can have, villains along with the characters, the regular, the heroes and everything. I like that they added that. But when I heard about this game and I saw the trailers, I was all like, I'm gonna have a city that's full of nothing but villains. Can't do it. Can't be done. If it can be done, I'm dreadfully doing it wrong. Because the only villains I have are Ursula from The Little Mermaid and Mother Gothica. I don't know her name, but the gal from Rapunzel. And that's it. Those are the only villains that I've run into. I was like, come on, I want Maleficent and Madam Mim and Jafar. I want all these characters. I don't think that they even exist in the game just yet. It's one of those things that's like, they'll probably be added in a future expansion. Well, by the time they get there, I'm going to have my entire town full of a bunch of characters just because I have no other options. But that's just me. That's just my opinions and my observations. It's definitely a game that I feel like could have had a lot more potential, but I feel like they just chose, the easy route where every action you do just gives you more quests to do, and the quests are, there never seems to. There's a few quests that you do that feels like there is a little bit of weight to it, and it's usually the quest to advance the storyline, which actually is kind of grim. It's very never-ending story feeling. Everybody's being forgotten. But it's not. It's in a silly way. It's not like dark and depressing and existential dread or anything like that. I think the ultimate story is your character used to play in this area that was their imagination as a child, and you've grown up and left the area, and you come back as an adult. To reclaim everything that you forgot about that was magical in your childhood, which I kind of like that idea, but it just, I don't know. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of weight or anything to it. I could be wrong. There could be something waiting just around the corner. But for now, it just feels like, oh, I need you to gather, 300 of this X, you know, X device, this random number generator here, and everything else. All right, I'll go do it. And then an hour later, it's like, okay, now that you've done all that, here's a new laundry list of stuff that I need you to do. That's what the game really just kind of feels like for me. And I don't know. I would like a little bit more. I would have liked it to be a little bit more. Feel like there's a little bit more weight. Ooh, auto grabber. I don't think I necessarily need one just yet. All right, we got some iridium level chicken eggs. Very nice. So definitely, I'm definitely encourage people to check it out. It's just, temper your expectations, because I would say within, I don't know, maybe 15 hours or so, you might start realizing how little there actually is to it all. Oh, I keep forgetting to water my cacti. Six jams. What are we gonna make now? Let's make some salmonberry jam. How? Oh, I totally forgot about this. Harvest gold quality vegetables and put them in Pierre's. Oh, dang. Well, I got 18 days, so I should be able to get some more corn. Let's go back up into the mines and kill some more skeletons. Nope. There we go. Now we're getting some skeletons. Ah. Really? You're just not gonna let me pass it, are you? Alright, well, at least it wasn't as much work as I thought it was going to be. How are we doing? 28. Well, at least I'm getting a few of them. Nothing worse than going into a level and not getting the enemies that you're looking for. So I will probably make this my final day for today's broadcast. I didn't want to do anything too intensive, since it's basically my first day back. I'm still kind of getting used to the, you know, the schedule and everything, and but the biggest thing is I'm not as tired when I get home. I feel so bad because I didn't realize how badly I had let myself go during lockdowns with COVID and all that. You know, I actually at one point was walking every morning. Just going for a hike. We had some decent hiking trails, you know, that start in my neighborhood and walk through some areas and everything that end up either at a lake or a beach, and it's actually kind of nice. And I was actually making a point of hitting my step goal every single day, and that did not go as well as I thought it was. For some reason, just the you know, the act of a physical job where you're kind of on your feet and everything seemed to make a much bigger difference. But what's interesting is where I'm working now, almost every single day I'm hitting my step counts while I'm at work. Either I get very, very close or I hit it. It just depends on, you know, how many projects that they have for me, and, you know, how much they need me to run around and get some stuff done. And, you know, if you can get if you can get paid to exercise. So I'm actually waiting. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna hit another one. What is it about level 72? 72 is it's now 3 times in a row that has happened. What was I saying? I'm talking about my step counter and exercise and everything. I'm actually waiting for when I've been in this new position for a month I want to see. I'm avoiding getting on the scale, but I feel like I have lost some weight. Definitely doing a little bit of work. So I'm curious to see where I'm at. But I'm also excited because the weather's getting warmer and bike weather is coming back. You know, being here in the southern hemisphere, you know, in America, everybody's going back into winter mode and looking at you know, the fall and everything. And meanwhile, I'm heading towards the warmer months. So I'm considering getting a bike rack put on my car so that I can put my bike up there, lock it down, and when I'm done with work, or just throw it in the back of the trunk, and when I get done with work, head down to one of the many bike trails in the area. Because I started up biking again, you know, a while back. Once I moved to this area, got me a halfway decent bike, not too expensive, but just a nice 15 speed, I think. And I like it. I had forgotten. Before that, I had not gone on a bike ride probably 20-some years. I think it was middle school that I had ridden a bike last, and it was nice. It's a lot more fun than I had remembered it. So I'm looking forward to that. So that'll be an extra, you know, calorie burner coming up. And then, of course, you know, beach season. Hell, there may be a day that I get done with my work, and then I just you know, throw a bag with some swim trunks or something in the back, and just drive down to the nearby beach. There's you know, less than where I'm working is less than 5 minutes from a decent beach. It's not my favorite swimming spot, but it's already there. So it's like, might as well. Swim around a little bit, get some sun. How am I doing with that? Oh, we're up to 47, so we're almost halfway done. It's going to be the last damn rock, isn't it? Again, 72. Alright, what did we end up? 52? Alright, that's enough. I'm going to have to sell some of these bone swords. I wish the game would just let me sell the things in the shipping bin. But that's not how it works. Wait, machine's ready 37. Did my wine come in? Oh my god, I totally forgot about it. 37. Okay. Let's just get a big old thing of blackberries. Look at all that. Is everything bubbling and churning? Yes, it is. All right. That's going to get us a nice little bit of cash to finish out the broadcast. Nothing that I'm missing. No. Alrighty. How much did we get for the wine? $2,220. Well, I guess it is blackberry, so it's not a very high quality crop. It's foraging, so, but still, we will get there with the ancient fruit wine, and then we'll start making some damn money. We got some ancient fruit coming up. So, alrighty, well, that's going to do it for this broadcast. I'm going to cut it a little early than I normally do, just because this is my first one back after everything changing and everything. So, just wanted to basically get this one out there so that everybody doesn't forget that, yep, I am here. Also, I forgot to point out at the beginning, if my chair will roll, I've had to restructure my shelves. I have started ramping up my collection of anime figurines, so I had to give them their own shelf. It's getting to be a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine. I don't watch anime. I just like the art style and everything. So there's a couple of really great shops that I go to in Sydney. So when I go to Sydney, that's one of the things that I do is I'll look to see what they have. And I got a couple of those that were on sale, and there's another shop that's got a lot of them, and they got some pretty decent prices. That I like. I've got some pre-orders actually on the way, so there's more coming. And I need to get some. I need to get some lighting put up there to make it look all nice and fancy in the background there. But yeah, so that's kind of my new thing. My friend who introduced me to these shops. He's actually going to a Comic-Con this weekend. Unfortunately, I won't be able to join him because no, I'm sorry, not Comic-Con, an Anime Con. Unfortunately, I won't be able to join him because I'm working weekends. So I told him to get some pictures for me. But I might have him see if he can find some decent sales. If there's any good prices, I'll have to have him look out for them for me. But anyway, that's kind of my new thing is every time I go to town, I see if there's anything, and I usually end up walking away with 2 or 5. Anyway, so yeah, I told my wife I'm gonna have to get more shelving for my office. I've got this wall over on this side, plenty of room for it. Just have to get those purchased. Anyway, but the other obsession of mine is crappy movies, schlocky movies, and my most recent review, Brain Damage. It is about a poor individual who's not a bad guy. He just gets mixed up with the wrong chemical. And it's produced by a parasite with a taste for human brains. So as long as Brian takes the parasite out to get his fix, he will give him his by inserting a needle into the back of his neck, jamming it up into his brain, and hitting him with a blue substance that makes everything all groovy. It's really trashy. It's a bad movie, but it's a good movie. So be sure to check that out. That's the latest one right there, Sugar Pants Video Basement. Find the link in the profile pages below, or just go to YouTube and type in Sugar Pants Video Basement. If you see a title card with this handsome fellow right here, you're there. Anyway, that is going to do it for tonight. So thank you for everybody stopping by. Y'all have a great rest of the day, and we will catch you next time, which will most likely be tomorrow.